Hey everybody, it's Cindy over at paper.old.new. Welcome to my channel. Thanks for coming and spending some time with me. I am working on, it's been a little while, I'm working on one of Rachel's projects, Roxy's Weekly Challenge. This is week 40, I think, where she did this stuff with the fabric. And oddly enough, I had been saving some, these are old pillowcases that I've been using as a pad to iron coffee dyed paper dry because it was quicker that way. And I had been wanting to stamp on these, so I got out my stamps, and as you can see, I've done some stamping here. I glued some to some tags, so I've kind of done some prep, and I thought I was having a little bit of an interesting time working with this. So we're going to give it a shot and see what else we can do. I've got a few more, I've got some more over here to the side that I can do some more stamping with, and I've got some different stamps. So let's just see what we make. I did put some things together ahead that I thought we could put together. And just sort of, this is a flashcard with, I had taken a full sheet of clear sticker paper and printed on it and then stuck it to the flashcard. So what I think we'll do is we'll put this on here and I'll trim it. Let me get my book page, because I think what I'll do is I'll tear it off down here. Is that still too tall? That's still too tall. Not like that. Well, that'll probably do. Yeah. So yeah, I was working on these, and my stamps are a little small, so like putting them on cards and stuff was a little interesting to figure out for the embellishments and stuff. But working my way through. They're fun for me to figure out. Like I've said that, I think, before. These challenges, when somebody presents something like this. Oops, I bent the card. I was only trying to bend the paper. And I struggle with it. I just keep going until I figure something out. See if I can get that to stick. It's a very little piece. And, oh, you know what? I meant to do this before I came on because I am not the world's fastest fussy cutter. So anyway, I found it interesting. I am limited in the colors that I have of inks that will stamp on fabric and stay. This archival ink seems to work pretty good. It says it's waterproof and permanent. So, but as for my fabric, it's pillowcase. And what I do is I dye, if I want to do a mass dye of coffee dyed paper, you could do it with, if you're just doing a few too, if you need something dyed and you want it dry quick. So I take a wet piece of paper and I lay it on a towel covered board. I don't want to mess up my ironing board and get coffee all over it. So I don't get the ironing board out to do it. But I lay down the board with a towel on it, and then I put the paper down on the towel, and then I put the pillowcase over top. Because if you put the iron directly on the paper, it sticks. And then I iron until it seems pretty dry, just damp. And then once it gets to a certain point, you can iron directly on the paper. And I take the cloth off. Well, anyway, the coffee comes out in the pillowcase, so it dyes the pillowcase. I've rinsed them and put them through the dryer several times so that hopefully it's pretty well set in there. Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. So we are in the middle of trying to get these put together. So I did do some of the prep work ahead. So basically it's just stamping on fabric And I'll link the video so that you can see her do it from start to finish. And I don't actually remember how I had this on here. I know it was just a minute ago, but I had to go upstairs and now I'm all out of whack. Okay. This is the only problem I would see with stamping fabric first instead of stamping on whatever you're going to stamp on, is if you don't get the fabric glued down just right, your image is kind of distorted. I mean, I don't like hugely mind it, but there you go. It's distorted. We were going to put this here, right? Yeah, I'm a little birdie. Been doing a lot with birds lately. I'm trying to decide how he looks right based on what he's perched on and how he's sitting. Okay, and then I thought I had a little, yeah, these. I made these with stamps. I don't think I have the stamp that I made them with here, so. And I was going to put this right there, I think. That'll work. And then, I don't know if I should put something up here or not. Oh, I can save that space for a tab or another little piece of fabric. Let's move that off of there. Get the little birdie glued down. So like I said earlier, I prepped a few, and then depending on how long it takes for us to put these together, we might do some stamping and do a few more, but we'll have to see how it goes. I don't know if this is going to hold or not, but we're going to give it a shot. I figure if it comes up, I can always just glue it down with Fabri-Tac. Okay, there we go. That's cute. Like I said, we got our little fabric there. The mixing of, fabric with card and stuff is kind of cool. Okay, and then mine, I'm probably going to back this just so that it has writing surface. But I like the way that turned out. I don't think I'm going to back on camera. All right, and then I had this one set up. This one looks like it could go in a foresty journal. Again, I'm using the mushrooms. I stamped 2 mushrooms, so we're going to use them both. And I'm going to try and put that down flat. Okay, wait. So... Okay, we have to try and remember how this goes. That is one problem with setting them up ahead of time, is then once I take them apart, I have to make sure I put them back together correctly. Doesn't always happen. Oh, I don't want stuff sticking to this. Let's flip this page over. Is that upside down? It's upside down. So it goes this way. I have to go based on the English words or the words written in the alphabet I recognize, because I don't know if these symbols are right side up or upside down. They looked upside down to me, which was why I flipped it around, and then I noticed these words these letters that I know were upside down, and I was like, oh, well, I guess it goes the other way. Okay, so the mushroom goes there. I printed a bunch of these. I want to say, nope, I don't want to say because I don't remember where I got them. They're on one of those, like Graphics Fairy or what's the other one I get stuff from? Art Scavenger. One of those kind of sites. But I can't remember which one the mushrooms get. I want to say it's Art Scavenger. I'm pretty sure. I'll go based on the words on the back. For those of you who can read music, I don't want to put it on upside down, but I'm not a music reader. I'm music illiterate. Okay. Oh, and we need to trim him. I want to trim all the white off. Okay, that'll be better. I think. These came out of a book. I actually did a video breaking down this book, but not like all the way, but it was a while back. Okay, and we'll put him on. Like that, maybe? I hope. Let's see. With all that sliding around, I hope he sticks. Okay. We'll put that there. I suppose I could trim it a little more. I want it to have its tattered edge, so I'm hoping I can tear. It's just pillowcase, but I want to tear off such a small piece, it doesn't want to do it. I don't know. I can't get a good enough hold on it. I mean, it tore no problem before, but now it seems to, there it goes. It was fighting me. Let's see. It's doing it again. Oh, come on, just that last little bit. There we go. Okay. Kind of pulled my mushrooms. But I'm going to trim some of these little stringies off. Okay. Well, yeah, that'll work. Might even move it over a little bit. Like that. Now the question is, can I put it down without distorting it? Probably not. Okay, I think I've got it pretty straight, so let's see. I know it kind of blends down here, but I don't mind that, and I like the, it's a textural difference still. And I think we're going to put this guy on here. I don't know if I want to put it down from that one. I think I want to put it down here on the fabric again. Maybe all the way at the bottom. I kind of rearranged it a little bit, so now I'm... Okay. Put it right there. Okay, that's another one. And that one, well, technically, you can write on the back of that. I mean, I don't have to back it, we'll have to see. I might do a little bit of something to it. I've got this guy. He's kind of simple. I pulled down some of those. This one will have to be backed. One of those tags that I covered with wrapping paper. And I thought it might be kind of fun to put that as a background. I'm wondering if I should try and make this a little thinner. We know how well this goes, guys, but... Oh, that one tore better. Oh, that goes across. I wonder if I could get any of these that go down. There we go. I just wanted to fray some of that stuff at the bottom. Okay, let's trim this up a little bit. Okay. We'll put some glue on it and we'll stick it to that tag and then we'll work everything around it. Right? Okay. Yeah, it's been a little while since I've done one of these. I know Rachel worked on another ephemera book, a big one, and I really like it, but I don't have either. I don't have A, place to keep it, or B, use for it at the moment. So I probably will skip that one. I really liked the book though, and I'm probably going to archive the video so I can go back and see her do it again when I'm ready for a book like that, because I think it's a great idea. Okay. I do have some stuff that I could put in a book like that. I don't have any place to put the book. It would be swapping the way I have them stored now with no place to put them for a different way of storing them with no place to put them. So it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other at this point. I just don't have a place. So I just have to wait. Like I said, I'm probably going to save that video to a watch later list or something. And, when I'm ready to make the book, I'll look it up. And I like this blue jay. I think he's really cute. I thought I had something to go under his head. Apparently I did not. I can't decide if I should, though. I always forget about these. I wonder if I could put a little piece of this on there. See which way I like it. Can always tear this edge off. Going into the realm of the unplanned. Not that that's a problem, okay. Kind of wanted to put this edge out here. It allows me to put this up a little bit higher because it's already naturally angled right there. Yeah, I like that. Okay. I need to remember I have those. There were tablecloths and they were really cheap at some yard sale. It was more of an estate sale. Somebody had passed and they were cleaning out the house. And so yeah, I guess it was an estate sale. I don't know why, but when I think of estate, I think of, you know, like big manor house and all that. I know not everybody has one of those, but it's still considered your estate. Okay, so let me, I don't know how well this is going to glue, but very carefully put some glue on this. Stuff like this has a tendency to cut into the glue stick, so not that I'm worried about getting glue on it. It's that I'm worried about it cutting off chunks of glue that it doesn't need. Uh-oh, don't tear. And then, of course, there's always the fact that it might stick to your glue page because the glue goes through the holes. Okay. Now let's glue down. See all the inking I've been doing? Let's glue down our bird. So anyway, I am skipping ahead a little bit. I want to say this is week 40. I think. I'm pretty sure. Just want to make sure it sticks to all the different textures. Missed a point. There we go. Okay, I think that's good. I think that's got it. Okay, and then I had another one of these little guys that I made, which I'm thinking about actually putting on the bird, overlapping this label. So it's November. Well, when I'm filming this, it's November. You'll see it in November too. All right. Here we got another one of those. I know these three were all birds. Okay, now I want to try something a little different. So I have this. And it's one of these cards. I've used these before. What I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this down to one side. Like that. And we're going to put the cloth, one of these on here. I think we're going to cut it's a little shorter. So let's go ahead and glue this down. I don't want to put it on anything. It's going to... Anyway. I'm still working on all my projects. I hope you guys are coming along on, you know, the making with my mess and the pick a project videos. I'm still working to get those projects done. It takes me a while because it all depends on how much I can get done in slow time, and my slow time here recently has been taken up by other stuff. And with the holidays coming, Lord only knows. But nonetheless, I'm having a lot of fun with them, and I hope you guys are enjoying. going through them with me, and maybe, you know, pulling a project out when you're sitting there listening to me ramble and working on one of your own. Of course, there's glue in the hole now. This is a scrap, so let's just... There. Get this off of here. I pulled this one back. I might actually use that as a tab on something. I'll hang on to that. Okay. Now we're going to cut this off the end. Did I get all the way to the end with the glue? Let's cut it first, and then I'll glue what didn't get glued. I think it'll be easier if this is short. Okay. Hold on to that piece. Put some glue under the end here. With holidays coming up, it's like, it's crazy. I was wanting to do, I kind of liked doing the Halloween making with my mess. I don't guess a lot of people enjoyed it as much as I did, but I might try Christmas anyway. Okay, the idea is to put the fabric down and then put this overlapping like that. Okay, and then I was thinking of putting, this is a lot of beach goers. I was thinking maybe putting that on there. Maybe up further. I also have a bigger one. You do it bigger and fold more around to the other side. Might be kind of fun bigger. It fills up more space, yeah. We'll say it's very square, like on my edges. I don't mind it all the time. Sometimes it doesn't go as well with the project I'm working on as I thought it would. So I'll have to see how I want to go about it. First, we need to glue this. Hopefully we can get it laid down pretty straight, or at least any of the cattywampus will be under the paper. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, let me move this for a sec so we can get this over here in front of me. I can line stuff up. Okay, so we're going to put this right about here, right? Nice and straight. Pull that nice and straight. Maybe. I'll put the rest of it down and hope for the best. I'm pretty sure I got glue on the whole thing. I'm going to cut that string. Okay, and then we're going to glue this piece on the same way we did the other one. I think we'll mark this is assuming I can draw any straighter of a line with a glue bottle than I can cut one. Pretty sure the answer to that question is no. But all right, for better or for worse, here we go. I'm going to bring this back over because I think glue is going to seep out all over the place when I do this. Make sure we've got it on there nice and straight, and get my bone folder. I think I finally located them all. I don't know if you remember a while back I said my bone folders were going missing. I was burying them in my mess here and there. And over the course of several cleaning ups, I have found them a little at a time. So I wonder if I could do some more of that lacy border trim stuff. Oh, these scissors were clean. They were clean. Okay. All right. So far I like it. Okay, and then we were going to put this on here. But I'm wondering if I could break up the straight lines with some more of this. Question would be where. Could put a piece up here, maybe. Heck, I could put it on top. What do you think about that? Like that. And then maybe tuck some underneath. On the bottom. That breaks up our straight lines a bit. Yeah? I like that. And then I might put this around the back, so we don't waste any of the little pieces. Because I don't know what I'm going to do with the actual paper part. It's kind of a weird paper. I suppose I could use it for backing things. Put it on the backs of things for journaling on. Some of it's almost like wrapping paper. Oh, this isn't. See, I have two different colors too. Okay, so let me... All right, let's put glue on this. I'm going to see where I want it based on the other stuff around it, and then that way hopefully I can get it in the right spot. I like it when I have like words or something I can mark my spot with, right? Okay. So we're going to put this one right about, let me just say something about marking my spot. Right about there, hopefully. Try and dab it a little bit. It's got glue on the outside of it. Might have to take a wet wipe to it. I have to take a wet wipe to the back for that matter. Okay, now let's get rid of this. And we will put glue on here and wrap this around. I think my daughter's coming to find me to find out what her next assignment is. We are in the middle of the school day. That's not straight. Hang on just a second, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so it wraps around like that. And I think we're going to put these on here. Just as a little bit of tie-in from the front, maybe. I like the fact that they're kind of reminiscent of wavy water or something. Okay. Or not. Hopefully that stays. And I think we'll put this one on here. Like that. Oh, and I gotta put that piece on the front. I would say don't let me forget, but... Now I'm going to leave the rest of the back pretty much blank for, because you can write on the lines. So, and it covered up the hole. Yay. Okay. Let's put this one on. Oh, don't tear it. Oh my goodness. What a mess. Okay, and then we're going to put this right up here. Like that. Okay. Lots of textures on this one. Actually, I like how that turned out. I like putting numbers and stuff on them. I wish, oh, I do have another blue one, I think. I think I have a blue one. I made these little guys out of, so I was tearing up those Audubon encyclopedias. And at the top of the page, that's how they write the page number, real big like that. They write it like that. And all I did was take a stamp that I had and made the little tag frame go around the number. And then I cut them out. So it's like a little number tag. And then there was a spot on the stamp that had the little number symbol and a line. And I moved that and put it on there. And in some cases it worked, in some cases it didn't. In some cases I didn't do it. So, but it was fun. Oh, maybe down on... I keep putting them on the... You notice that? On the fabric. I can hear my son upstairs. He hasn't left for work yet. He's coughing. It's that time of year, you know, where you get the change of season, cold things going on. Okay. All right, so that's another one done. Look at that. We did it. We did all the ones that I had torn stuff for. Now, these three, I went ahead and glued fabric down first. So what we're going to do with these is we're going to stamp something on them. And I was thinking doors. See these door stamps I got? So I'm trying to do it by size because some of this one's thin and then these two are fat. Okay. Oh, that needs to get a lid on it before it dries out. Okay, so let me get these off of here. I think I have a block but I don't know that I have one that's big enough for this big guy. We're going to do him first, though. So let's see if my block will work. It gets most of him. So at least it'll allow me to apply somewhat even pressure. Okay, now, question is, what color do I want to do him? I'm thinking purple. I don't know why, but I'm feeling purple. I will admit I'm taking a chance because these are new. And I know I should do a test stamp on a piece of paper, but... Hey, I like it. I even like the faded middle. I'm okay with it. All right, I'm going to put this one back because we're not going to use the same one. Okay. And I don't know if I'm going to use purple again. I'm going to do this one, and it's going to be green. There's a lot of plants around this one. And that one's kind of a tan. It's this orangey tan color. I want a brown, but I don't have one, and I may end up using black. I have also noticed that it's the middles of these silicone stamps that have a tendency to not hit their target, so to speak. It's almost like they're not flat. Nope, we're going to put it off to this side again. Yeah, I like it. Okay, so that's 2. And the third one, I think we're going to do, we might do the third one in black. I haven't done anything in black. Well, I did a couple of these in black, but you know what I mean. Probably not. Just go with me. All right. Put it on here. And now if I have too much of a stamp overhanging, I'll push. Sorry, I'm doing that. I push on the part that's not on the block. Just to make sure I'm getting pressure on that end. Getting black ink all over myself. And this one we're going to actually do on the other side because it just looks like it should go there to me. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Push. Hey. Pretty good, pretty good. I'm impressed. I'll have to get my wet wipes out and clean those off now. I just want to cover them so that the ink maybe doesn't dry in the air. Okay. All right, so we have 3 doors. Okay. Now I have some more of this I can put on one of them. I do like a little book page. I do have some music I can put on 1 or 2, maybe. Yeah, I think we'll put that up there. Nope. Okay. Now maybe a piece to go across on this one. I think I'm going to put music on that one. Okay. Okay. And then on this one, we'll do that. Oh, somebody's going down. Son was home, so he's getting ready for work. All right. I have a bunch of my, oh, let's get the music down on this. That's what we were doing when I have a bunch of butterflies, and I'm thinking maybe butterflies with our little doors here. So let me get this on here real quick. What do I do with my glue stick? See, guys, when you guys aren't watching, I hide things from myself. I guess we're using this because I don't know where I put my glue stick. Put it somewhere. I'm just down here gluing this with regular glue. See? Okay. A little bit of something to peek out from under whatever we decorate this with, and we're good. Okay, now let's move these ones, and we're going to start auditioning butterflies. I don't know if I should be so on the nose as to put green on green. I feel like that's kind of I'm gonna let it sit there for a minute, see how I like it. Because see, I can also do purple on purple. What if I did him on here? I don't know. I don't like the way he sits on there. Plus it's dark. Here's blue with purple in it. That's not so bad. That's a maybe. What if I did smaller? I got a smaller green one. I could do little. Oh, maybe I could do two littles. What do you think? Something about that I don't like. No, that's a definite no. Put that back in the box. I was thinking flowers at the bottom. What if I did... Is that too much purple? Ooh, kind of like him on there. Maybe? Maybe on the green one? Maybe on the green one. Let's move you. You might not end up on your green door. I wonder if I have... Oh, right there. Duh. Okay. What about that? Because the patterns are kind of similar. And we said no on purple. Let's try again. Since now that I have... I mean, I know the flower is purple and the door is purple. But now that I have a butterfly that's mostly not. Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay, so maybe we'll do those on that one. Yay. Okay. And then here's another one with a flower. I don't like him on there. I might like him on there. Assuming I find a good... I don't think I have a... I wonder if the little green guy would go with him. No, not the big green guy. Definitely not. I just said I didn't like him on there, right? Color-wise. It would be really nice to find one with blue dots on the wings. Don't have one. What about that? Do we like that? Well, let it sit for a minute. I did that before, right? Let it sit for a minute. Okay, let's figure out this one. That's very Halloween to me. It's kind of like when you put red and green together and you think Christmas. Yeah, orange and black. What about him? That's very midnight door looking, isn't it? I wonder if I could get away with putting you on there with that guy. If I'm going to put you on one, I think I like you better on here. I don't like it as much as I like this one. Maybe we just won't do that. Maybe we'll, in which case I might change out my butterfly again and do the green guy. I think I might. I know that's a lot of green, but we'll pick a flower that contrasts. Let me get my flower box. Here we go. Flowers. Many of you might recognize these as very shiny. I never realized how shiny some of these Tim Holtz things are. I don't know. I'm not feeling any of these flowers. I just don't like them on there. I mean, I like the flowers. I don't like them on the project. You notice I still have a whole box of these. I have had these for like a really long time because I just haven't found the right place to use them. And apparently this isn't it either. I think it's funny I pulled green. Let's try... Ooh, what about pink? Okay. It's just the green one. I think I'm okay with this. I don't know... I'm trying to find the right... That was pink. That's the same color. I have this burgundy. It needs something on its stem. I have washi tape. And I did it. I told you I'd find my glue stick. Okay. You hear all the feet fall? Oh, that ties in with the butterfly spots. Well, that was easy. Okay. All right, let's glue these down and then we'll say goodbye-bye. They're actually very, very paper. So we're going to do this with glue stick since I found it. So I hope you guys liked how these turned out as much as I did. It was a challenge getting the ideas together, and that's what I like about these. You know, she does it and I watch her do it with all her stuff. My challenge is watching her do it with all her stuff and then trying to make it with my stuff, if that makes sense. And of course, I mean, she's even commenting in her video as she's making, you know, use whatever, you know, book page cutouts or digital pieces or whatever you want to use to embellish yours, you use. These happen to be digital fussy cuts that I have. But there's that one. That's one of my favorites so far. I like that one a lot. Okay, let's put that there. Should put my ink away. I'm gonna have a lot of cleaning up to do. We're gonna glue this guy down. He's all by himself because I don't know what else to put with him. But I'm sure down the way here, I'll figure it out. Hey, and if I keep it green and neutral, maybe I can put this in my green journal. Not that I was planning that, because you saw me trying to put other colors on here. This butterfly, that was, I think, all over that green journal. But, you know. I mean, I like it. It just feels like this corner is bare. I don't know. We'll see. I have to figure out what we're doing. Or I have to figure out what I'm doing. Okay, and then we'll put this one down. And this will be our last one. We'll quick go through what we did. Actually, we got quite a few done since I did the ones ahead. I mean, I organized those ones that we did and we put them together on camera. Also because I did my stamping ahead, because there's no way I would have been able to do stamping, deciding. Yeah. So I did some prep work for this one. And I'm glad. It's a lot of fun. You guys, if you have any fabric to try this with, you really should. I love the way it turns out. And I like, Rachel mentions in her video that she likes the mixing of textures. I do. It's really kind of a neat mix. So, okay, and then I'm going to put this on here. Trying to decide. I guess that's a good spot. I will say this. It's not as easy to, like, when you're gluing paper to fabric, it's not as easy to, like, shift it once it's down. Okay, then we're going to put a little piece of this across the flower stem. I don't like the bare flower stems. I think they look cute with a little piece of tape across them, though. So just a little piece. Nothing outrageous or huge or anything. And I like the fact that this one ties the white and black from the butterfly in there. So we have, yeah, that turned out really cute. I like it. Okay. Okay, so that's mine. We did 3 on where we put the fabric down first and then stamp. So I did do some stamping on video. I like the way the doors stamp. This one looks a little blurry, but I think that's the stamp in there. I like the way this one faded in the middle, even though I know that's an incorrect stamp, but I don't mind it. I kind of like it. And I like the way this one came out. And then we have this. Okay, and then the ones we put together that I had prepared ahead of time were my birds. So we have my 3 birds and then this one, which I got scraps out of my scrap box to put together with this. So yeah, we got quite a few done here, guys. And I hope you liked it. I hope you'll go over and check out Rachel's video and see me in some of my other craft videos. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.